Africa's largest economies of Nigeria, South Africa, Ghana and Kenya are reeling under a number of domestic and global headwinds, calling into question the recent sentiments of Africa rising. At the just concluded annual meetings of the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund in Washington, D.C., some of the continent's finance ministers speak on how fragile their economies are and what steps they've taken to resolve these challenges. Channel's business news editor Boson Omofaye reports.
Of the World Bank and International Monetary Fund presents African economies the opportunities to look at the challenges the continent face, review the progress that's been made, and put them within the context of the global economy. For the 2016 annual meetings in Washington, it's no different.
Economic governance looking at what we must do in terms of the legal framework regulation, particularly around public expenditure management.
But in the face of dwindling resources due to cycle of commodity downturn, how are African countries managing this scarce resource?
The first one from our Guinean side is to enhance domestic resource mobilization with the increase in tax and non-tax revenues. There's also the question of how can we better mobilize remittances.
Well, for countries within Africa, challenges vary across regions, north, east, west, and southern part of the continent. For new and small countries such as South Sudan, there are hopes, according to the finance minister, that things will get better with regional cooperation within that corridor.
We agreed in this forum to pool our resources, to work together, to build infrastructure, energy, road networks, telecommunications, which all this will create employment for youth and give the hope to our people.
Now, African finance ministers, central bank governors and other delegates will depart these annual meetings with a lot to think and act for the remainder of 2016 and for the 2017 fiscal year. For Channel's Business News, I am Boson Omofaye.